It's at these moments, especially the ones that test you, that test your character, that test your emotions, that can help you become a better person. Hey everybody, I'm Nolan Jekic, co-founder of Alma Mater Athletics, providing you content to help strengthen your mentality and help you become the best version of yourself. Today I'm going to teach you 3 ways to navigate and overcome any adversity within your life. Stay tuned for the final tip at the end because it's rarely talked about and can immediately help you when faced with any adverse scenario. Don't forget to drop a like and leave a comment if you enjoyed the video. And be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell notification so you don't miss out on great content like this. So number 1, it starts with your attitude. Self-awareness is the biggest and most critical step into overcoming anything, let alone overcoming adversity. Without this key component, you'll simply move through life being unaware of the feelings you have when faced with a certain challenge or scenario. A negative attitude turns into a negative mentality turns into a negative perception of the world, and so on and so forth until it soon turns into a negative life. But what you probably didn't know about was that how you handle adversity now is often predetermined on how you've handled adversity before. Understand your attitude shapes how you perceive, interact, and respond to the world around you and the challenges that you are faced with every single day. Think about when things haven't gone your way in the past. Did you blame everybody else? Did you get upset? Did you become irrational? Identifying how you faced adversity in the past can help give you a clue on how you face it now and how you might face it in the future. Because without this self-awareness, you'll never be able to change your mindset when faced with adversity or a challenge and how you approach it. No matter the circumstance and what happens to us, we have the choice of how we respond to it. Your attitude alone can quickly determine how quickly and how effectively you'll overcome any adverse scenario. Are you going to be pessimistic and cynical, or are you going to be optimistic and persistent? Number 2 is take the lesson. Each adverse scenario is a learning opportunity in seeing how we can become a better version of ourselves. In this step, it's time to take a pause and analyze how this situation can help us become a better version of ourselves. People often have regrets in life because they haven't extracted the lessons that their previous failures and challenges were trying to teach them. It's better to look at the scenarios and the challenges and the moments of adversity and ask yourself why you responded the way that you did. Many people have that self-awareness and that positive mindset going into facing adversity, but sometimes we're not cognizant of extracting the lesson that comes when faced with adversity. You'd be surprised how often people are stuck in a cycle of endless bad behavior, challenges, and perception of the world because they haven't extracted the lesson that the past failures and challenges were trying to teach them. They never thought to consider how they should do things differently. This can be emblematic of the relationships that we have, the jobs that we have, or the reoccurring challenges that seem to keep popping up every so often. And finally, number 3 is staying persistent. I believe all of us have faced moments of extreme adversity within our life, or if you haven't yet, you will eventually. It never helps to focus on the negative of the situation, but focus on the positive and knowing that you will eventually come out of this, whatever it may be. Until we recognize that we need to combine all 3, of being self-aware, of extracting the lesson, and of staying persistent, can we only overcome adversity within our life. These are oftentimes defining moments of our character. Either the moment defines you or you define the moment. And here's what I was referring to earlier that is rarely talked about and is a tip that can help you overcome any adverse scenario within your life immediately. The best way to face adversity is to treat every situation the same. Of course, there might be differences within the situations, but how you react can definitely be the same. When faced with adversity, a hormone called cortisol is oftentimes triggered, which is the stress hormone. This can lead you to become highly irrational and very emotional, and not being able to think analytically about how to best overcome the situation at hand. Whether somebody cuts you off in traffic, or whether you don't get a certain job that you wanted, whatever it may be, you need to be able to treat the situation the same. You need to be able to detach yourself from the emotion, think analytically and clearly, to be able to come to a comprehensive conclusion on how this moment the situation can help you in becoming a better version of yourself. Understand that there is no losing in life. There's only learning, and the only L's that you'll take are lessons.